a puzzle. And for anybody that's doing it, I have learned that death records have the best information, has the most complete information. So as opposed to birth certificates, because you know all the facts most of the time about death. So or anything that's helpful. But we use Ancestry.com for a few things like draft records, sort of a limit to that too. I did hit a wall, the slavery wall. So because my great grandparents were slaves in Virginia. So I have some possibilities, but no real certains after that point, or before that point, mostly because a lot of the library burning and things like that. So I got a little braver after a while. I had to take a serious break because it got a bit overwhelming. And I tried the other end, which was the genealogy test, the DNA test. So at this point, it's kind of trying to come back to the middle, which is not easy. So, but yeah, just a lot of patience. Takes a little bit of money for requesting records from government buildings, but it's definitely rewarding and something now I'm glad I did because I can share it with my son. Things that I didn't know when I was younger.
You have another question? Back in the back, yes.
So I'd like to know if when you write poems, if it's ever done on the first draft. Like, did you ever write a poem and it was done? It sounds like you worked on these for years, both of you, and I just wondered. Yeah.
That's Janet Trimley. She's a professor at Simmons. Once in a while, I get a poem that's done right away. It's a gift from the gods. I mean, I just know it's done. Once in a while. And the rest of the time, they say how to spell talent. W-O-R-K. I mean, this book, I took 17 poetry workshops. We go on board trying 17. After a while, you're still enrolling, I needed to study the craft to even begin to understand some of what poetry is about. And then Sonia Sanchez, who's the one that really got me started on all this, I asked her advice, and she said, well, you just need to read every single poet on the planet.
There you go. All right. Any more questions? I have one. Can you sort of, I'm very interested, because both of you guys, you were published as a result of this book contest prize through this Main Street Rag. So what was your initial reaction when you got the call from the publisher saying that they wanted to offer you publication for your hard work? Be truthful now.
Don't shoot. Okay, you want the truth?
I want the truth.
So, this was the day that I decided to keep 3 toddlers. I had my son, his godbrother, and my little cousin. They were all 4 at the time. So, I'm chasing them around the house. Don't touch that. Get that up. Come on, let's eat. Put your pajamas, blah, blah, blah. And I get a call. And it says, I answer the phone, unrecognizable number. Hello. No answer. I hung up. My patience was already so thank goodness he called back. And hello. Is this not? Yes. Who is this? Yeah. So you entered a contest and you won. And I just quiet. I was embarrassed. I couldn't breathe very well the rest of the night. And I usually don't hyperventilate the whole damn sort of the stress thing, but I could not breathe very well the rest of the night. And I kept telling my mom, who is a paramedic, Mommy, I'm having trouble breathing right now. So, but yeah, that was the call.
I guess I got the call on a Saturday, but I was in a yoga teacher training, and so I didn't even pick it up. And then the next morning, I happened to listen to my messages, and there was a message, and I was on the 3rd floor of the house, and I started to pace. It was as if all the prana I had ever been able to find in my body was there, like gazillion-fold. And I was screaming, and then, because I am my father's daughter, I couldn't stop swearing. I was just, it's all the I couldn't, I just was, and the more I paced, the more excited I got to where I couldn't calm my body down. And then I started calling people, and of course I called Randall right off the bat, and he said, I know. But anyway, so I ended up going into my yoga training like 2 hours late because I knew I couldn't sit on that mat. There was no way. But by the time I got there, people had conveyed the message, so people all, clapped for me, and there were flowers waiting, and it was one of the happiest moments of my life. What can I say? It's like all the other books. It's just nothing like the poetry, and I think it's because, 10% of our minds is conscious, and 90% is unconscious, and unconscious is what really connects us. And I had a lot I needed to talk about that's hard to talk about. As a trauma survivor, there's a lot in there. So for someone to actually, believe in the book and get the words out, yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Do we have another question? I saw a hand in the back. No, that was an affirmation. Like, that's right. 2 more. I came all the way from New Haven. Can I just have 2 more questions? Sure. No.
You got one more.
Huh?
You got one more.
I got one more?
No, do you? Is Dwayne here?
Dwayne didn't. He
These
couldn't.
guys to
Yeah.
babies.
Yeah. Something happened. He texted me and told me.
Yeah, so, and Reggie, where are you?
Oh.
Yeah, so Reggie Gibson's also a very well-known poet. Can you stand?
Put you on the spot, Reg.
So, Reggie said he'd be willing to end us with a poem.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Maybe you also could do the pitch about why buying books matters.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Should I do that now?
Yeah. You can do it up here. You can do the poem and you can come up and do your thing.